So, the 2099 Spider-Man has officially been updated with its new fabric suit body. Hot Toys have just posted the updated blogger photos of that, and I'm going to explain to you why sometimes the Hot Toys community will never be satisfied. Let's get into it. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Riley Reviews back here with another video to talk about this for the millionth time. The Spider-Man 2099 Hot Toys about an hour ago. You know that they're occasional 2 to 3 a.m. Pacific time, Los Angeles. I am always there and ready. Just got back from the gym with some buddies. We were playing basketball. It was a lot of fun, but I was happy to see this new updated post with the new updated fabric body. And I want to give my thoughts of it. And I really wanted to give my personal take because I've been followed with this thing. If you have been followed to the channel, if you've been subscribed, you already know this. But if you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It takes about a second of your time and helps out the channel greatly. And hit the like button if you're excited about all this Spidey news and content coming to the channel, because I'm basically the Spidey aficionado at this point. I mean, I've studied these Hot Toy Spider-Man figures, and I just love them. They're one of my favorites, if not the favorites in my collection, just the way you can pose them, etc. But I don't mean to go too crazy with that. What I want to talk about is this new update and how sometimes the community can get up into arms about specific things, and how I just don't understand it sometimes. But we're gonna get into it. It might get a little spicy, so get your popcorn, get your I don't know, get anything else you got ready. But I want to talk about this. Firstly, let's just get into the photos and what I think about it. So if you're new to this, I posted about like 2 or 3 videos, maybe like 3 shorts. I've had a lot of fun with this figure, complaining about it, loving it, complaining about it, etc. But I am officially done. I love this figure. I love the new updated look. That's my personal take. I am all for this fabric suit, and I love it. I mean, it happened. We got it. We got an actual Hot Toy. In my opinion, this is now a Hot Toy Spider-Man figure. Before, wasn't a Hot Toy to me. It didn't give me that Hot Toy realism vibe, which is what this brand is made for. They're made to make the most realistic representations, to look like an actual whatever character is on my screen I could see in person in real life, and that's exactly what they gave me here. So thank you, Hot Toys. I'm gonna pat you on the back, Howard. I know I give you a terrible time, especially with the damn Spider-Man. I bashed this figure when it was in its pre-Marvel Legends. Maybe I'll hate on it a little there, the jointed mess that I don't like personally, but I know others love. It's gonna get I can't wait to talk about it in the comments. I know everyone watching this video better give me your thoughts in the comments. If you love this update, if you hate this update, are you a 1/12 collector? Do you love joints? Do you love posability? We're gonna get into all that, but before we do, my personal thoughts. I love the way it looks. I think this update is incredible. The body looks so good. It looks so beefy. It looks like a beefy boy, an absolute beefy boy, and I like that a lot. I know some people don't like the bunching there on his leg area. It's gonna be a thing. We're gonna talk about it, but posability is obviously going to be hindered, but it is clearly shown here. If you can see this photo, you can still get a damn cool pose, and it still looks great. And like I said, obviously it's gonna have that crease on the shoulder. Other people are gonna be like, like, I hate that, it's the worst thing ever, it's gonna deteriorate, and it's terrible, and I hate it. But to me, it's just, as I always talk about, a worthy sacrifice, in my opinion. This is just something that I think is deemed necessary with Hot Toys' brand. And another thing that I love is that we still get this luminous reflective effect, which I know a lot of people don't use. It's kind of like gimmicky to people, but for this type of figure, I think it works, and it looks really cool. I mean, look at that. That's a really nice touch. I like that a lot personally, but that's just my thoughts. But I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy. I mean, it's 3:30 in the morning. Maybe I'm not as crazy hyped and let's go at the moment, but I am going to give you guys all my energy I can, because that's just what it's all about for this channel. All the good vibes and good times. And like I said, they didn't put that many photos, and we will talk. I feel like this is pretty much the only photo they show that's posed. I feel like everything else is very museum-esque. Not really much going on. They haven't just his arms, just up, his arms down, and nothing really crazy. But this here kind of tells you that you can pose it. But obviously, the original one, which is the jointed what people are saying. Yeah, like one Marvel Legends toy figure, it doesn't look as much like normal occasional hot toys that we're all pretty much used to, but I think that this is infinitely better. Just for hot toy collectors, I think this is just better. It looks so much better visually, stunning. It looks like Miguel O'Hara when I saw him in the animated movie. I really do think so. I really think so. I think they did a great job. I'm so happy and just satisfied. But like we will talk about, I want to do a full on just uh, comparison side to side. I mean, this is like I said, they posted this. They made the description here saying, "Oh, we got the update for the new figure." I can show that really quick just for people who aren't knowledgeable. They've showed the updated photos of this new suit. They said, and for people who did like the original, I'm just telling you here, I believe it's pretty much confirmed. They're not doing the original jointed Miguel O'Hara that we saw weeks ago or about a month ago or maybe even 2 months ago. That's not happening. It's just not going to happen. So if you did love the original and you don't like this update, unfortunately, you are kind of out of luck. They're not going to do two different versions unless maybe they surprise us and say, hey, we're going to do two different versions. This is a new figure we're going to launch, but it says in all the photos it's an update. So it's not, unfortunately, going to get both sides of collectors happy, because I know there's people who do like the original, but like I said, I think the majority of hot toy collectors just love this. I mean, I already saw the comments. You know, I had to make a comment. You never know if they're reading. Yeah, just you gotta pat their backs for it. I destroyed the original figure, so I gotta say thank you so much, and I show my appreciation. So, like I said, they posted the update saying, "Oh, we wanted to capture the most realistic representation." What did they say? Inducing the leader, the spider's eye, whose detailed look. The leader's highly flexible. So they said it's flexible. You're gonna be able to pose it. So for people who aren't knowledgeable, it's not going to be like something where you can't pose. It shows the photo there. You can still pose the thing, but like I said, it's going to be restricted. You might have creasing, but not like actual like crazy damage. I think we're past that time now for hot toy figures to really like deteriorate with Spider-Man figures. They've gotten this damn thing to a science at this point. The suit was decorated with the luminous effects, exactly. So we knew that. We knew all that. So let me take this off for a second and let's go to the actual original figure because I want to talk about that. Here it is, the side-to-side photos of the old to new. And I want to talk about this and kind of just investigate everything and talk about why I think this is way better. And just personally, I just really do think so. I think, for one thing, I feel like him having a beat, because the one thing that's just grabbing my attention crazily is the right side, the new updated one, is way more beefier. It's way more buff. He looks just massive. And I think in the movie, to me, everyone talks about it, the 2099 body. People are like, oh, I need to get the tries. I need the shoulders jacked. And I think that personally, the non-jointed and new fabric look looks more like representing that character. He's a freaking tank in the movie, absolute tank. And the biggest thing that just bothers me is, which I will zoom into, I guess I can zoom in here, is just the crotch area. I can't do it. I can't. That just to me looks way too much like a toy. It looks too much. I know, like we say, oh, this is Hot Toys. It's called Hot Toys for a reason, but that doesn't look right. That just looks, to me, I don't like that at all. I think that looks really bad. Just my opinion. I know people who are, though, like we talked about, 112 collectors, people who collect just jointed figures regularly, we're like, oh my God, this is amazing. The 6-scale version, we're going to get a hot toy that's actually posable and crazy. You can do whatever you want. And it's going to be just highly detailed because it's Hot Toy Collectibles. I'm so happy, and I'm definitely getting this as my first Hot Toy. But now, you're kind of out of luck here because now we're obviously going to get this new version where this old version is just, I guess, going to go in the can. They're not going to do it anymore. So, like I said, that is unfortunate for people who did love the OG, but I just think the update is way better. I think the neck also is super long on this. Maybe that is accurate to the animated. I know there's probably people who know a lot more of this than me, but I think that the updated one looks better. It looks more like a human. And I know other people said it. We're going to talk about it, but people have been saying that his suit is nanotechnology. So technically the jointed figure just looks more accurate as a representation to the film. But you have to understand it. In general, this isn't, this on the left here isn't nanotechnology. They're not using a nanotech. Hot Toys isn't from 2099. They're not from the year 2099 saying we have a nanotechnology suit like this. This is just, it's just plastic. It's plastic, which you'll see on almost all of their other figures for jointed figures, it's just a piece of plastic, just like 12th scale stuff, 8th, 7th, 6th, 8th scale. I don't know what scale, 10th scale. But like I said, and another thing is the knee joint. I don't like that either. It just looks weird. But I know people have been talking about he doesn't have the people said he's not bricked up anymore. I get it. He still has a little something there, but he's not as bricked up. I think that's hilarious. There's so many like people commenting, hey, my man 2099 Spider-Man is bricked up, and I was just that was hilarious. But another thing is the arms. I just feel like that shoulder looks so ugly to me. I just don't see the appeal of jointed figures. They just don't represent like realistic premium figures to me. And I feel like the majority of hot toy collectors buy these figures to represent that. They want that seamless, real person on their shelf. All this stuff in my room, I mean, I can show you guys. I mean, I guess I don't know if you can see it from there, but all these 6 scale figures, people aren't as knowledgeable with hot toys. They don't realize that they are meant to represent a character, just brought into life into 6 scale. They got a shrink ray, and when you see stuff like jointed messes and 50 joints, it just doesn't do it for hot toy collectors. So that's why there was so much outrage. And I know people who are used to joints are like, oh my god, this new one's terrible. It looks like he's wearing like pajamas. It looks ugly. I don't know. To me, I think it looks beautiful. I think it looks amazing. I mean, he's got a freaking 8-pack. I think it's great, and I just think it's a better figure. That said, the one thing that you can edge, obviously, for the old one is people who pose their figures, who does posability, articulation. Obviously, this would have been probably maybe the most articulated hot toy ever. So it kind of sucks that we're not going to see that anymore, because I know a lot of people would have had a lot of fun and they would have taken some pretty badass photos with some crazy poses. But obviously, you can't replicate the same poses with this for this, because I mean, even look at his shoulder. Even there's like literally 3 different like forms of joints, and I don't like that personally, but I know a lot of people love that and they don't care about that. I just, for me, being used to as a hot toy collector, I know most people watching, I mean everyone here, I mean not everyone, but most people who are watching are going to be hot toy collectors, and they're going to be happy and satisfied with this update. I know that for a fact. But like I said, maybe there are hot toy collectors who don't like this new one, and I want to hear about that. I want to hear the entire Spider-Man 6 scale armies just go wild in the comments, because I love that. I respond to every single comment. So whatever you leave down below, if you hate this new one, if you say I'm an idiot and I'm wrong for this, I mean, let's keep it respectful. But if you think that I'm just splurting out nonsense, let me know in the comments. But lastly, I want to show, I don't want to keep this video too long, but yeah, I think I've explained everything with my side to side. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like the left side better, which was the old one, or do you like this new revitalized right side? I think that I like the proportions better. I like that there's no joints. It's all seamless. It looks more like a hot toy now. It doesn't look like just to me, like a toy, like a figurine, a plastic, just not like premium. And remember, another thing, price. This is not $180. If this one on the left, this jointed figure was 160, 180, maybe I'd be like, okay, Hot Toys, you're targeting a new brand, you're getting a new targeting a new audience. People are going to love this. It's going to be cheaper. It's different. I like that. But the fact that this right here, this left one would have been $250, $275 to $300, maybe even shipped. I think that is absolutely absurd. And that's exactly why I made these rant videos, these short videos that a lot of the community has been going wild for. Because, I mean, that's just what it is. This is a very controversial figure. Believe me, I posted a short this week that we're going to get into in just a second. That's a great segue, because it got the community. I was like, what is going on? Because everyone was hating this left side one. And when the update came, everyone was like, oh my God, I like the old one way better. This new one's terrible. I don't like it. I just personally think it's beautiful. But again, I want to hear all of your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Hit the like button if you're loving all this content and if you're loving this video right here, because I absolutely love diving into this 6 scale madness with Hot Toys and just figure collecting in general. If people don't collect 6 scale figures, let me know in the comments. Become a subscriber. Just follow into all the fun news coming with all these damn Spider-Man figures, because I'm going to be there bringing the heat. But again, let me segue to this, because I think I dived into the side-by-sides and what my thoughts are. I like the new one way better, but let me know your thoughts. This video, I posted this video on Instagram, which has 110,000 views Oh my goodness. Before we get into it, thank you so much for all the love and support on the Instagram reels and shorts. I want to plug this for a bit. If you're not following my Instagram, please do so. We're 100 followers off 2,000 followers. So if we can make that happen, if you guys are watching, really do appreciate it. I post really funny shorts, reels, videos, just any fun stuff, any quick time stuff, 5-second videos, because I like to just give you guys some fun updates because I don't post on YouTube every single day, but reels and shorts and TikTok, I post a lot. But as I said, I posted this video saying before Hato's update and then flick into the new one, which is the new updated one, which I think is better. That's why I made the meme of, if you don't know this, it's just him kind of like smiling at the new different version. And it's kind of a meme to make it funny. And I said, the Hot Toys went from fail to grail. That's the description I made. And I said, I know people like the original better, which I explained. We were never satisfied, are we? Because like I said, I made another short before this where I was complaining about the old one and everyone was like, this old one sucks. These joints are ugly. This is terrible. It looks like a McDonald's toy. People were saying that. And a lot of people were agreeing, saying this is awful. Most people didn't like the old one. But now with this new one, look at the comments here because I'm going to dive into it. A lot of people don't like the new one and they loved the OG version with all the joints and the articulation. And I'm going to get into that right here. Both look good. I like the big ass Marvel Legend idea. I wish they'd put both variants out so you can kind of target both markets, etc. I like both. They should release both versions. I kind of wish they'd release both to satisfy everyone. Can I get it with a fabric suit or go jointed or go both? There you go. Both are good in my opinion. What else? The one suit, it already looked great without the cloth. There you go. I like the first one more. He's more buff and accurate to the movie, which is why I'm going to buy it. This is what I'm talking about. I like it. Different angles. Miss the sculpted muscles, though. We'll be able to take the suit off. Win-win. I don't think you could take the suit off. Maybe you can try, but big Marvel Legends. Give us both designs because I love both. I feel like both are great. Like, there's so many people. I'm telling you, I don't have to go into it because there was literally like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments saying the majority in this post I made, which has 14,000 likes and 110,000 views, which is wild. Thank you so much, guys and girls. The comments were absolutely torching this new one. They were saying this is not good. It's not better. You need to, I don't understand why people like this new pajama cloth looking. It looks ugly. And I think personally, people who are on that Instagram targeted audience were more so 112 collectors, Mafex, Marvel Legends. I don't know the other companies, but you guys get what I'm saying. A lot of those people are used to jointed and articulated figures. So I found it so interesting that people were up in arms and absolutely tearing this new piece down because hot toy collectors like myself and a lot of people out there, let me know your guys' thoughts. Obviously, maybe there are hot toy collectors who don't like the new update. Let me hear your thoughts, but we were just ecstatic. Like, thank you so much, Hot Toys. You did this so much better. This now looks like a hot toy. I'm getting this now. For me, the old one I would have never touched. I wouldn't buy it, but now that new one, 100% coming home. But the fact that there were so many people up in arms about it shows that maybe there's an audience that Hot Toys are missing the target on. Maybe it shows that something so different with articulation and joints could actually sell because I think they're losing a piece of their market. There's a lot of people in these comments saying, "Oh, the old one's terrible." I mean, both look good. Yeah, I already showed that. Looked like a big Marvel Legends. Yeah, I don't know if there's more. Both are good. Hot Toys for real makes me mad. I don't know why people are complaining about a cloth suit. Like, sure, it's nanotech, but at the end of the day, it's still a suit. That's what I was kind of explaining. I don't get why people are complaining. I don't get that with the nanotech. It's not like they're gonna make a nanotech suit. It's just a figure. It's just a toy to me. But had no issues with it at all. I like the new update, but I liked it prior. Like, great downgrade. I like the earlier version. Like, there's so many more people hating it. Every day I'm thankful they don't make Garbo and Mezco figures. Too bad it won't pose like that anymore. See what I mean? Like, I prefer the old one over the new one. Like, there's a lot of people there. So maybe Hot Toys are also losing customers by doing this new update. And like I said, this is why it's so like such a big deal and such a controversial thing because it kind of shows you that 112 collectors maybe would have gotten their first hot toy ever. Because I saw comments, I've seen tens and tens of comments. This would have been my first hot toy, but now I'm not going to do it because it's changed to back to the normal cloth, which I don't like from Hot Toys. So I just thought that was super interesting, and I'm so glad I'm making this video so I can kind of platform that. But like I said, I don't want to keep this too long, but I thought that was super interesting. And people watching this video from my Instagram, maybe, I want to hear your guys' thoughts as I'm losing focus. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you one of those collectors out there who's like, oh my God, I hate the new one. You just ignored all my 15 minutes of me loving it. And you're just absolutely baffled that Hot Toys aren't going to do both versions. Maybe they should do both versions now. I don't really know, honestly, because maybe they are kind of doing a disservice to people who wanted the OG. But like I said, overall, if it stays like this, I'm a happy collector. And I know a lot of hot toy collectors are in general happy about this. They absolutely destroyed it as much as I did because I did not like the old one. But again, thank you guys all for watching. 20-minute video, pretty long video. I spent a lot of time doing this. I mean, it's 3:30 in the morning. You know I'm committed to the Spidey gang, the Spidey collections, and anything with hot toys, so I had to make a video as soon as possible. You already know how it goes. So if you would do me just the help of hitting that like, hitting that subscribe, and dropping all of your thoughts and concerns in the comments down below. Like I said, it's going to be a fun thing to discuss, and I'm going to respond to your comment if you do so. Thank you all for watching. Really do appreciate the love and support. We did hit 2.5 thousand subs, so we're going on the road to 3K. Hit that subscribe button, flip your phone, exit the screen, and just do it, man. Just takes 1 second and you get it done. But again, thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your days, and we'll see you in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.